Yeah, my day's going good. Okay. I hope not find us. No. Guys, I'm gonna have to start the stream, aren't I? Okay. Well, how frustrating. I was hoping to have a new version of this to show you today, but I really have been working on it. Right, it's the last minute, so let's go, hopefully. Oh! Hold up a sec. Wait, I've done something. We've done something. Right, am I on screen? I'm on screen, hello. I'm gonna turn this absolutely awful shit off. I'm sorry, this is like really bad music going on here. I'm sorry. Oh, I can think now. I swear that music was absolutely killing my brain cells. So yeah, I was hoping to show you a bit of a new thing. But unfortunately I seem to have screwed up. So I'll talk you through it, and maybe I'll work on it in the background actually as I talk to you. So you remember that game we all played last night? So I've actually put an exciting change into it today, actually inspired by my good friend Witch, who's also in the chat right now, I believe. And what it does is it's got a function. It's got a function which sorry to spoil something. Yeah, it's got a function which when it's got a little set down over here on this beanbag. Sorry, hello Electro, I'm just doing random things. So you know there's wheels that spin and sort of pick things. God, I'm really not making any sense to him, so sorry. Why is it put that in there? Let me just try. Maybe oh no, I'm not making too much of a big deal of this. Because it is literally, why have I got... Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm having a little freak out. We've got time. If I can fix this in the next few minutes, we're good. Yeah. I've somehow created a null file on my operating system. I've never seen one before. It's like NUL in Windows. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Rich. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to get the game up and running. Let me just, Oh, if everything else fails, use a command prompt. Okay. Right. Oh, no. The object at the specified path does not exist. But when it does, mate. Tell you what I'll do. Oh no. Right, so the problem is I'm trying to transfer this from one computer to another. And there's a bit of an issue with that. Actually, no, there's not. Could I just copy and paste a file, I wonder? That's worked before. Come on, think outside the box. Tell you can do this. Let's just grab that. Then I need to go into here. I'm gonna say continue application. I can't go. Can I go up? Oh, I can go up. Oh, that just opened a few doors. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and copy that. Yeah, and so we will get the show on the road. To be honest, I was gonna just jab it to you for like 20 minutes anyway before we started, so it's okay. So we need to select everything in here. I'll into here. And let's see if I just make a copy of all that stuff. Yeah, and we don't bring the null file across, then maybe, just maybe, oh, hey, that's good. So, I'm gonna have a look here. So in it was the dist folder. Sorry about this, guys. Anyway, how are you lot? What have you all been up to today? Sorry, here's all me, like, talking about things. Copy and replace. Oh, I think that's gonna work, guys. I think it's gonna work. Let's give it a sec, because it's quite a big file. So unfortunately, when I compiled it, it was, it actually includes all the videos inside the executable, which is bananas, of course, but, Yeah. Let's just come out of here. Right. Okay. Think we can get into this. Good. Who's excited for today's stream? And so what I'm going to do today, because I'm not an affiliate and I can't actually, that this app, right? When I switch on the affiliate thing, which won't be today, because I've had to fill out a lot of tax information and that, my brain's melted. It's actually going to post polls into the chat, so thank you, which kind of showed yesterday, why don't you use Twitch polls? I was like, I'm not at that stage yet, I don't think. But I thought about it, so actually that's really exciting. I can just throw a poll into Twitch and get you guys to click buttons. But what I've done today for a workaround, is it'll show you the options and you guys will just press A, B, C, D, whatever into the chat and I'll just click the buttons to make them go up. It's a bit manual, but it'll tide us over today, certainly. So what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, what am I doing, guys? Sorry, I'm just clicking loads of things. So I need to just, well, that was interesting. The window that I added yesterday is not there. Let's just test this out, shall we? So, if I run this, I'm going to see if it's the right version. Because the right version has a whole bunch of stuff in the front screen that I don't particularly want to show you guys. So what set up stuff. Let's have a look. Can you guys see anything? I don't think I saved it. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with this. Right, so we'll try it with the Steam polls, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to go through and fill this out. Hopefully you lot can't see that. No, that's good. I'm going to be very, very cautious here, because otherwise I'll be broadcasting potentially sensitive details that I don't want to. And to us, once I've done them once, they get saved in a little encrypted file, so it's fine. I ran out of time to set up. I really do confess it was pretty crazy. I'm just generating some secrets a sec. So there we go. But okay, now gotta go again. OAuth token a sec. For those of you who deal with any kind of OAuth. Oh my goodness, that just worked. That was straight in like a peanut. I love it. And then I go into my channel names. 3-eyed tiger. There we go. And let's hit connect and see what happens. Validating. We're connected, guys. We're connected. So, today we're going to have a slightly tamer one, okay? What I'm going to do, is I can show you this window now. Alright, so I'm just going to make it a bit smaller so it all fits on. It's quite a lot of options in the front screen, okay? This is good. This is good. We've salvaged the stream. I'm so happy. Okay. So if I just add, and, I'm going to do like a window source, I guess. Where's my window capture? There it is. So if I add that as a source, I'm going to say add a new source. Add source. So much talk of source. I do love a good source. Ramalali is one of my favourite. Just if anyone was interested in that. Okay, so hot seat question game. Oh, look at this. Right, now I need to change the capture method to 1908. That's it, guys. We're live. So capture. Okay, so not really. Client error. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. And I think we'll leave everything else off. Okay. Wonderful. Look, here we are. Ignore these things down the bottom. They are hidden. They are masked. So, I'm just going to check that's wide enough because this might complain if it's not wide enough. So you can see, guys, I've got a whole lot of options in here. And I'll tell you something else for free. Jenny has told me there's a bottle of Prosecco that she had to open to make dinner tonight in the fridge. So I'm about to go and grab that. Now, I'll show you some of the features that I've added today. This is nuts. I always tell you that I work very, very quickly on things. I'm just lazy most of the time. So here's what I've done in the last few hours. Very distracted few hours. So I was in the office most of the days today, so I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, I came home straight away, no messing, worked on it. Here we go. So we've still got the same categories that we had yesterday. Alright. I've added some extras. I've really upped the difficulty of some of the questions, especially the technical ones. I'm usually very good on technical questions. But I've really thrown in some crazy, crazy crap that I will have no chance to answer in here. And the rules are, if I can't answer it, I have to forfeit. Okay. Now, even with the forfeits, there's been a huge overhaul. Yeah. I'll let you see what happens. But, we've got the forfeit severity in here as well. Now, today, guys, today I'm gonna turn this off, okay? I'm not gonna do insane, and I'm not gonna do bad. Because it's Thursday night, you guys had me dancing around in my underpants last night, so tonight we're gonna keep it gentle. We're gonna go for the mild stuff, okay? Oh, thank you, it's okay. And also, I'm not gonna do any naughty questions tonight. So I think, when it's Friday, maybe, or Saturday, we'll do some naughty questions. But some of them are very, very naughty. And I've been very, very serious with this. Some of the forfeits in all of the categories and some of the questions are absolutely fine. Like, you wouldn't blink at them. And some of them are incredibly bad, and I wouldn't even answer them. Because if you're not going to answer them honestly, you might as well not play the game. So, I've got to be, like, if I don't know the answer to a question, I have to forfeit. If it's a question you have to know, like a knowledge check. If it's something you have to have an opinion on or give away something about yourself, I will forfeit that if I don't want to. Yeah. And there are some real trials in here. I'm really testing myself. And I don't actually know the full extent of what's in here in terms of, the questions. I've used AI to come through it and try and take out anything that's like, gonna break any terms of service. That's so important. But yeah, okay, so let's go. We'll keep it on mild. We're gonna go for, technical. And dilemmas. Dilemmas is gonna be an easy one, okay? Actually, we'll put on philosophical as well. So dilemmas is gonna be an easy one. Because they just say, like, would you rather this or that? You can't really get them wrong, to be honest. Although I have tried to squeeze in some really tight ethical ones in there. I don't see me actually forfeiting any of those. But anyway. So the twist today, guys, the twist today for you lot, is that when it comes to the questions, I'm going to up the percentage chance, okay? You guys have a 25% chance of picking the question category, okay? Rest will be a random spin. And then for the forfeit, you guys will have a 20. Now, I'm going to make that higher. I'm going to go brave on this one. 50% chance of picking the forfeit. Now, with this, you just pick the category, okay? With this one, on the other hand, you pick the actual forfeit. So, yeah. I'm hoping this works. I haven't really tested this app. So if it does fuck up, I do apologise, but I'll learn for it tomorrow and then we'll have a proper go of it tomorrow. Anyway, we are 31 minutes into the stream, so that's perfect. It's always a little bit late, so I just had some last minute trouble sorting that out. Okay, I'm going to set this to 20 rounds, and then we're going to go. So, let's say chroma key comes in here. I think that, I need to set up the chroma key on this, don't I? Yeah, I do. So bear with me. And there's also a little bit here I need to... So I lost my window definition after yesterday, which is not the best. Bear with me. I'll have this. I have this now. So we just got to add in a quick filter. I should have had all this done before I started, but here we go. Edit filters, add filter. We're going to go for a... chroma key. I'm just keen that if I lose time, guys, then what will happen? I think... I'm going to sort of click go and see what it looks like, because you don't get to see the chroma key until the game starts. I'm also going to take out the coin toss. There's a fun mode tomorrow night, which I'm going to turn on, called drinking mode. So that presents a percentage chance for me to take a shot, which will be fun. But I'm not doing that tonight because it's a school night. So, okay, I think we're good. You ready? So there's a lot of me talking. Let's get to the action. Here we go. Okay. Wonderful. Let's just, click OK on that. So here we go. We are spinning. I'm just going to move that down a little. The problem is it needs to be able to sit in size because you guys need to see what's going on. So, okay, last minute finalizations. I need to make sure that the anchor is set to world. I'm sorry. What have we got here? Yeah, it's probably a little small for you lot, isn't it? I'm sorry. To play with some scaling stuff. I think I may have messed it up. But let's just move that over here. Okay, I hope this is alright. So, my usual things. It takes so long to set up, so we'll go for smooth, look at me, set vertical offset to, I think 14, is it? Right then. Okay, here we go. We actually had this one last night, which is unfortunate. I'm sorry, I left a camera somewhere. Let me just, go back to the anchor. Set it to default. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sort of put you over here, I guess, okay? And, yeah, I think that's probably the right place, I think. So if I just anchor that to world now. Wonderful. We're good. Okay, we follow me? We are following me. Great. And zoom out just a tad. Okay, it needs to be a little distance because there's going to be a lot going on here. Sorry. Still can't step even into the first question. So, is VR the next logical evolution of human storytelling? So I answered this yesterday, and it was basically around, just check my calibration works. Anyway, good. Basically, and I think that human life is a story, and yes, seeing the sort of the experiences people share in here, absolutely. But I think in terms of actual storytelling, movie making, entertainment, yeah. If you've never tried a sort of an immersive movie, I'd love to see more of that. 100%. So, just go quickly calibrate. I'm aware I've got 32 seconds left. And by the way, if I don't answer the question, click like next. It goes to a forfeit. It happened yesterday. It won't happen again today. So, I hope I've answered that okay. Let's go. Perfect. I'm just going to set the vertical offset up a bit, and it should be at a higher value. 15 is probably good. Okay. Wonderful. So that's it. That's it, guys. And that was the first one, pre-painters. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing it. Just pull that back. I hope I haven't just cut off half the screen. I think I did. Pain in the ass. Okay. Let me just fix that. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I will kick that. Also, I've removed the cooldown timer. You'll have noticed, and that's important because I found that for some of the challenges, the warm-up challenge, for some of the challenges, it was taking me longer than the 20 seconds that I set to warm up to doing something like changing outfits or something. I'm scatterbrained, so it takes me a bit longer. So anyway, right, let's work our way. Oops, oh no, what have I done? Oh, I'm having such a great time here. Okay, I think that's okay. So if I just go down here. A window management utilities, that's what I need, guys. Okay, so you guys, go hit A, B, or C. You have 60 seconds. And when you shout stuff, I will absolutely click the buttons and it'll tally the scores, and then whoever gets the most. So you've got technical, philosophical, or dilemmas. So this one is by category, of course. So, see? Okay, and these will come up, so watch out for these. Alright, when these few things, they will be a Twitch pollen time. Okay, I'm hoping they'll be able to get affiliate within the next day or two. Okay. If there are a modal, if there's a multimodal, guys, so if there's, like for example, if you get 1 and 1. What'll happen is it'll randomly choose one of the two, okay? I did think of that while I was doing it. So, dilemmas was randomly chose. Text is a bit small. Oh, I'm sorry, I should read it. Okay. Yeah, good feedback. Let me just, go in, put that for a bit. Maybe I can have a screen I can switch to. Okay, here we go. How is that looking there? Okay. It's a little bigger. I don't know if that's, if I just, make this wider, maybe. Maybe that's gonna be, oh. Wait, now, I'm gonna try doing this and see if that works. Okay, oh look, it's actually, yeah, okay, I've messed up the, chroma key on this one, it's too precise. But, this is the problem when everything was not working. You literally saw me scattering to try and actually make it work right at the start of the stream. There are things that I omitted. Okay. Where's that box over there now? There we go. Cool. Would you rather accidentally discover your friend writes extremely detailed romantic fanfiction about you, or find out you've been the subject of someone's ASMR roleplay channel? Amazing. I laughed it. What I'm gonna do, guys, actually, while I'm here, sorry, I'm gonna just change the filter on this, because that's rubbish. I think I know the answer, but just while I'm thinking, I'm gonna sort this out. So, let's go filters, edit filters, and, similarity, I think is, so this one. Let's move this, okay. Oh no, not that one. Okay, I'll close that. Now, the race is on to get back to the bloody window. Here it goes. I'm gonna say, ASMR roleplay channel. Done. Okay. Whew, that's close. Now, there was a bug in this where if I actually hit the question answer thing, what would happen, is it would actually, the time would still run, and if I stayed on this little screen for too long, it would actually forfeit me, which is crazy, but I got that bug fixed first thing this morning when I woke up, it's 7 a.m. I really don't sleep as much as I should. Okay, cool, here we go. So I think vertical offset's a bit too high. I need that to be 14. There we go, perfect. Okay, what have we got? Hi, Zero! Zero, stick around, mate, and join in. When viewer choices come up, you just have to say, like, A, B, C, or D, or whatever. That's pretty much all you need to know to do. It will be Twitch polls before too much longer. But, still working on it. Okay. How are we looking? What do we got? Oh. Yes. Oh my god. Explain the Tao. Oh my god, almost every religion. Oh dear. We've got some, this is gonna be a tricky one. Remember, I may not want to talk about religion, so this might be a forfeit. Almost every religion has a version of the golden rule. Does that suggest a universal morality? I don't know what a golden rule is. I mean, guys, do I forfeit this because I don't know what it is, or do I suggest that there is a universal morality? I mean, I actually don't know. I want to look it up. Could someone quickly Google the golden rule for me and just tell me what the hell it is? Because I would go over there and Google it myself, but don't want to. Here. Okay. There. I'm gonna do a forfeit on that one, because in fairness, I don't know. I would be interested to know what the answer was, but okay, so we got a mild tier forfeit coming in now. So this is going to be interesting. So I don't think we had any mild tiers yesterday. It literally hardcored me the whole time. That was crazy. How rude. Okay. Speak exclusively in, Speak exclusively in food metaphors for the entire next round. What the ass does that mean? By metaphors, right? Similes and metaphors. I think I understand. Metaphors. Oh, right. So for example, a simile would be something is like something. Okay, so a simile is like going, he flew through the building like a ghost, right? Whereas a metaphor, gosh, best way to explain this is where you actually replace a word with another word. So, a metaphor would be more like, this is a really bad one, right? They'd be like, oh, he completely parsnipped that. Because, like, to parsnip something is not really a verb. But no, that's probably a really bad example. His brain was a cabbage. That's a good one. His brain was a cabbage because, yeah, your brain's not literally a cabbage. Yeah, it's just a metaphor. Okay, I get this. I can do this. So for one round, we gotta do this. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Right. The things we do. But hello, everyone who's just joined. And honestly, if you're not following, please do. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. And also, guys, those of you who are watching on Kick or Twitch, make liberal use of the clip function. If I do something funny, I want to see what bits you laugh at. So fast fingers on those clip buttons if something funny happens. Okay, well, I want to see it. All of you need to post at least one clip per show, because to be honest, this is a bit of a mild show, so I'll forgive you today, but it's going to get a bit naughtier tomorrow, so I expect to see a lot of it. So please do liberal use of the clip function. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask you. Okay. And pick the really funny or embarrassing bits as well, because those are the bits that are funny to watch back afterwards. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be the most powerful person alive, but completely disrespected, or deeply respected, but entirely powerless? Oh my goodness. I'll actually move for the latter, because that's a tough one. But no, I wouldn't want to be the most powerful person alive and be completely disrespected, because you might be the most powerful, but if no one likes you, that ain't gonna last long. That's not a good way to live. It's not a good way to live. I'd rather have no power over really anything, and at least have people go, do you know what? You're right, you are. Yeah, I would rather that. Generally, I think, being power hungry is not a good look. It's not a good look. I think the ability to let things go in this day and age is probably the greatest thing you'll ever know. It's the reason so many people are stressed. It's because everyone's trying to control everything and you just can't. Anyway, that got a bit deep. On to the next one. Yeah. Bum bum bum! I need more question answered animations than I've only got a couple. Sorry, I've just seen 2 twerks there. If you're on Kick as well, please do send me your best. Send me your best booty shape gifs. Keep it within terms. I don't want to see any bum horse. Read the terms of service of the custom gifts, but you're okay. Like, honestly, twerking people are all on music channels and stuff. You're okay with that. But yeah, no actual porn, thank you. And I think, that would get you into trouble too. I don't want to see any actual, Anywho, let's go. Witch, you still there? And also Zero, you still there? Right, where are we going? I tried to keep this thing as timed as I could to keep me on pulse, because I tend to drift off and just yap while time is flying by. Okay, a dilemma. This should be a good one. Remember, if I can't choose, it's a forfeit. Although today the forfeits are tame. Yesterday we had such an exciting show, and it really did lead to a couple quite funny moments. I think it'd be good to just ease off the gas a bit for tonight. I was a little bit uncertain how much I was able to actually do on live stream at some point. There's some new forfeits now which are going to give me some trouble as well. So again, I have the right to veto. Cool. Would you rather accidentally sext your landlord, or have your landlord actually sext you? I would rather my landlord accidentally sext me, because then it's not my bits that are being looked at. I'm a grown-ass adult. Everyone's got him, it's fine. I'd rather someone sext me, because I know I've got the integrity to not send it on, but I don't trust other people. I don't trust other people at all. So yes, definitely that way around. Next question. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm just constantly twerking. I gotta get some more animations in there, I think, for the question answers. To be fair, I didn't really answer many questions last night. Kind of trailed off a bit. Quite looking forward to having a glass of Prosecco tonight. Okay, so I was gonna maybe do like the drinking questions. Oh, here we go. Right, guys, get ready. So viewers decide. The next question will be on technical, philosophical, or dilemmas. So A for technical, B for philosophical, or C for dilemmas. So get yourself in the chat. You've got about 40 seconds left. Start doing some letters, and whoever gets the most, or rather whichever one gets the most votes. Okay, so cool. Okay, Golden's 11 as dilemmas. That's excellent. So Witch and Zero, A, B, or C? That looks a lot better now with the transparency. I had it as an actual blob on screen yesterday. I prefer the look of this. Okay, Right, so that's just, that's C. I can't wait till we do this as, holes. Okay. It's C. Dilemmas. Let's have another dilemma. Healing. Editing. Also, just want to apologise again. I didn't mean to be still farting around with compiling this program like literally into the stream, but I am glad we did, because I'd rather have half an hour of doing this than half an hour of me whining about not being able to do this. So I'll take that. I will take them. Would you rather your love language be assessed in a formal exam, or your bedroom performance be peer-reviewed and published? Oh my. Zero, if you get yourself across to either kick.com or Twitch, not that I'm trying to steal users from YouTube, but there is one hell of a delay on YouTube. You're going to be about a minute behind, mate, so the polls are not going to work for you. Jump across to Twitch. Pretty soon I'll be doing it just on, well, actually no, I can, yeah. Okay, would you rather with Twitch there's like a delay of 5 seconds, isn't it crazy? Would you rather your love language be assessed in a formal exam, or, right, I see my love language be assessed in a formal exam? I think, I don't know if I want my bedroom performance to be peer-reviewed and published. I don't think that would be a good thing, so I'm gonna just say that one, so, cool, next round, let's keep it rolling. Yeah. I like that it's a tamer stream today. I don't feel quite so nervous. Yesterday I was incredibly on edge, and to be honest, I'm still incredibly on edge about some of the new stuff that's gone into it today, but I'm on purpose not running through the insane forfeit categories, nor am I going through the really tricky questions. Although technical could throw me, because whilst technical's doesn't tend to be ethical or revealing, it might still ask me something I don't know the answer to, and I've got to be honest and say I don't know, which is... it is Zed fighting, I've got this. Oh, it is Zed fighting, yay! I know what Zed fighting is, I think. Right, Zed fighting. So, okay, in 3D rendering, it's in 3D rendering, guys, Zed fighting is when you've got two surfaces, that are, to the renderer, seen as in the same position. So in terms of depth, okay? Now, when they're in the same place, the renderer doesn't know which screen to draw on top of the other, because they're either exact in the same space, or they're close enough that it gets confused. And so you end up with this Zed flicker. So Zed fighting, we also call it Zed ripping is another name for it, is when you've got two different faces that are at the same position and orientation, that are both fighting for which one appears to be drawn on top of the other, and it gets it wrong. And you'll notice it, especially on headsets, and Mimwitch were actually having a conversation about this, not 2 weeks ago, that on the mobile we think that the Z draw distance is a different granularity to what it is on PC, which is why you'll see in Android or Quest-based worlds, sometimes the Z-rip can be more prominent, and then you go to exactly the same geometry in PC, and there's not such a problem. I think it's just because they use a much quicker method of working out in a scene what's in front of the other. Anyway, that is Z fighting, that is Z ripping. And how do you make it stop? Well, you just give them a little bit of distance. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay, next question. How did I do, guys? That was pretty good. I've really got, yeah, okay. Okay. I told you they'd be technical. Thank you, Itch. Thank you. Because, yeah, listen, if I don't get it right, I have to do a forfeit. And I don't want to do a forfeit, because some of these forfeits are fucking horrible. They're really bad. They're really bad. Luckily, I only got some, like, semi-bad ones last night, but if you get any nuclear option ones, it all goes to hell. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do those on a live stream, but I'm gonna say no if not. But to be honest, I have the list of rules available on all 3 platforms. You know, it's... Basically, I found it last night on I think it's either 2 platforms? Might be all 3 of them, actually. You can't actually show any underboob for a prolonged amount of time, or even slightly, really. Underboob is classed as nudity, even if there's no areola or nipple on the space. You can't do underboob. Underboob is a no-no. Okay. I know, we're just literally having a conversation about underboob. Okay, so does the existence of VR make loneliness better, worse, or just different? Holy shit, that's a big question. Okay. Okay. Let's go off on the deep end on this one. I've got 95 seconds to do this. So, it's definitely different. I don't think it's fair to say if it's better or worse. I think that these technologies that are existing that attempt to try and make things better or give people new avenues, like VR for a lot of people is a way to reach out, to go recalibrate quickly, don't mind me, is a way for people to reach out and actually speak to people they never would have been able to before. It's also a way that for people who might live remotely or might not want to leave the house or perhaps can't leave the house, it gives them an avenue to talk to people without having to leave the house, and they'll actually interact in this sort of it's a sort of a construct, isn't it, that we're standing in here, and it's a construct that's built around real life interactions. It's still a simulation, of course, but I think it's done a lot of good for people. Now, I think it's cut over at the 40-second mark. I think it's also is an avenue for addiction. And I think that there is definitely an argument of moderation. I think you need to be careful that you don't, like, literally spend all your time on here and perhaps ignore real life. I know I've been guilty of that, and I can probably name some other people, but that's really up to other people to judge. Real life is the thing. Need to keep that supported, but yeah, VR is a great escape, but it's not life. Okay. Home. Next round, guys. I hope that was deep enough for you. Okay. There are like a metric ton of randomly generated questions in here. Well, I'm surprised I saw the same one as we had yesterday on there. That might have been a category that I neglected, but okay, philosophical. Here we go, guys. Get ready. How much time have I got? Oh my god, I've only got 5 minutes before over the Lotus. Do you know what? I kind of... No. I was gonna say I might just move the Lotus down to a 1 hour opening, that's silly. Maybe I'll just start streaming a little earlier, but to be fair, today's session was kind of messed up by a little bit at the start, and I was a little bit late turning up. Oh, philosophical. Matsuri in Shinto. What the hell? No, I gotta be honest, my knowledge of Shinto is not there. What is Matsuri in Shinto, and why are festivals so central to practice? Guys, I don't know the answer to this, I'm afraid. I do know that Shinto is a Japanese religion that centers around elemental spirits, I believe. So if you look up Shintoism, it's actually very, very interesting. Instead of having, I think, central deities, possibly, that they have, like the river or the forest or something like that, or fire. They're all different spirits. Very peaceful religion. Very peaceful religion. I don't know, like, how many people actually actively practice it these days, but yeah, it sounds nice on paper. But I can't answer that, guys, so I'm gonna have to forfeit. So, honestly, oh no. Okay, so you guys now have to make a choice. A, B, C, D, or E. I've either got to this is A, do my best disappointed parent face directly at the camera for 30 seconds. B, keep both arms folded until the entire next round. C, mime diffusing a bomb while explaining your answer to the next question. D, do a chef's kiss after every answer you give for the next 3 rounds. Or E, admit the last thing that made your character cry. Okay. Hopefully that's visible to you guys, so go nuts. You're like 20 seconds left. Okay, we've got 1 for D. You want a chef's kiss? We got an A. Oh, we got a tie break. Okay, Zero, you might be able to break this tie. Got 10 seconds left. Can't wait to do this as Twitch pulls. I'm struggling here, come on. Okay. Okay, so it shows A. Do your best disappointed parent face directly at the camera for 30 seconds. Okay, do I have to talk as well? Because I'm just... Yeah, okay, let's do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera a little bit lower so I can emulate being a parent in the situation. So here we go. Right, here we go. Start the punishment timer, here we go. No, I told you, don't steal cookies from the cookie jar. You only have yourself to blame. You absolute mischief. Like, if you keep stealing all the cookies, there'll be none for me. And that's where we're gonna have a problem, mister. We're gonna have a problem, because I do like my cookies. Especially the chocolate chip ones are amazing. Oh yeah, and don't nick the custard creams too. I absolutely love custard creams. Oh, they're technically not cookies. Oh, I suppose if you're American they are, but yeah, that's not the point. Anyway, bad. No. Okay, hope that was, fun for you guys. Yeah. Alright, so we're back up again. Well, that was very mild. I gotta be honest. That was very, very mild. That's good. I'm glad to see the right things have fallen into the right categories. It was always risky getting an AI to basically create, generate, and classify all of these forfeits. Unfortunately, when I caught visibility of a few, I had to basically say, I can't run around naked. That's not going to be allowed. Not without some clever workaround. Like, okay, you could probably do nudity when you're in a hot tub as long as you keep everything under the surface. But it's like, yeah, you can't flash anything. It's just for the sake that you're, skinny dipping, but there's nothing on show. I'm very strong on TOSs. I always, sorry if that's boring, but, what's going on in my hand? It's gotta be done. It's the responsible thing to do, and it's in line with platform policy, so a bit of fun, though. Would you rather always be 2 hours early to absolutely everything, or always be 30 minutes late? Because I know I'd rather be 30 minutes late, but I think that'd get me into trouble. But 2 hours is a hell of a waste of time, so on that alone, I'm gonna go with the half an hour, and just say, I could do it behind the privacy screen. The problem with the privacy screen is, I'll show you guys actually, I think a lot of you haven't seen the new privacy screen. Oh, hello, I just walked into the camera. That was crazy, sorry. The privacy screen. Yeah, I need to come up with a different privacy screen, because I don't think this one is particularly, safe. If I just sort of show you a sec. You can kind of see stuff going on behind this, right? So that camera is not straight. My bad. There you go. So, it doesn't really hide things, unfortunately. I think I might get in trouble for that. Unless I have like a toggleable opacity that can, I was working on a silhouette thing. I told you I wasn't going to tell you what I was working on a silhouette thing. I think I could probably get away with a blurry silhouette. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to push it. Okay. So I would rather be 30 minutes late because that's less time. Actually, that's half an hour gain technically, although it's going to get me into trouble. So I'll go with that. Perfect. Okay, I need to get rid of the screen, don't I? Let's just jump in here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this next round. Sorry. Finding my way. Let's turn off the privacy screen because I don't want that. But yeah, I was going to work on a silhouette dancing booth in here because I thought that'd be quite funny. It's a nice thing to sort of strike your step to. Just while we're waiting for that to finish spinning, I'm going to just quickly check calibration a sec. Pure steel? Oh no, I seem to be okay. Everything's alright. Everything's okay. Just move that across a little. There we go. Yeah. So it might even work into the game as well. Like do things behind a transparency screen. It might be like doing mimes or something. Explain async. Oh wait, in C#, like you're teaching someone who only knows coroutines. Oh my. Okay, so I can explain async in a way, but how to teach it to someone who only knows coroutines? I mean, so a coroutine, it's all asynchrony, right? It's all asynchrony. So, this is basically, synchronous programming is where you write, guide program code that's designed to run top to bottom. And asynchronous is where you have, let's say parts of the program that spin up in parallel and do their stuff, by the side while your main flow either waits or does something else or whatever, right? And then you can have things that kind of call back. So async and await in C#, it's quite an easy one to explain. So async and await are some syntactical sugar, which, now, I'm over here. Which, you used to have to write sort of threads and thread factories and all that good stuff. And you don't now. So the camera's really zoomed out. There we go. So async and await allows you to basically define a method as asynchronous so it can be run outside of the main thread. And then the await allows you to basically call an async method and then wait for it to return with something. I'm going to stop there because that was basically the answer. And I don't know if I can I'd lost that day. Like, that should make sense to someone who understands coroutines, to be honest. So I don't feel bad about that. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, tune in tomorrow night, guys, because tomorrow night we're probably gonna run on naughty with the drinking mode and a little bit more audience interaction. Light's been very light touch. I just wanted to check, to be honest, that the actual audience, stuff was working. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It was working fine. Like I said, I got it talking to, Twitch's, Helix API. And that was good. That worked, but unfortunately I was getting you're not an affiliate, you can't do this. So I was like, okay. And I realized I had an affiliate, invite from Twitch back at the start of January. I thought I actually went through it, but no. I decided to figure it out, like, so, what's a common mistake first-time avatar creators make that drives you insane? I'm gonna forfeit that, guys, because I kind of am a first-time avatar creator and I don't have anything to say there, so I have to forfeit them some rules. So here we go. Viewers decide on a forfeit. Right, A. Do the worm. Yes, the whole thing. I don't even know what that is. B. Do your impression of someone pretending they definitely know what they're talking about. Do 15, so this is C. Do 15 squats, but narrate each one dramatically, so squats. Another one, narrate them. And D. Hop on one foot for 30 seconds while answering the next question. And E. Do your best to paint me like one of your French girls pose for 20 seconds. Full body tracking. Okay, so vote. E for French girl. D for hop you on one foot. C for Swiss squats. And B for impression of someone pretending they know what they're talking about. A for do the worm. I'm gonna have to make up what the worm is. I think you should wiggle on the spot. You wanna go C, hey? You wanna go squats? Hi, cruel. Okay, so let's do 15 squats. Jesus, okay. This will probably be the last one I do, and I think I'm going to skip off to the Lotus after this, because it is 5 minutes past 8. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, I haven't done squats for so long. Okay, so I lost my actual camera. Where's my camera? Oh, so I just pull it over there. It's okay. So I'm doing my 15 squats. So this is a mild one. 50 squats. Let me just check. Oh, okay. We're going to put that a little lower a sec. The one thing to note, the insanity level forfeits. There'll be things like, I'll give you an example of one, guys. It's do 15 squats in your underwear, but the viewers get to choose the camera angle. However, again, in terms of service, it cannot be in my butthole. That's, anywhere where there might be a bit of ripping or whatever, can't be done. So there's gonna have to be restrictions with that. But yeah, tune in tomorrow night. We're gonna be, yeah, okay, 15 squats. Let's get on with it. So, right, ready? Right, squat 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm losing my tracking. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh God, I wasn't narrating. Okay. I'm gonna carry on from here, forgive me. And press for time. This is the 9th squat. It may look like the 8th squat, but it's not. It's way different. This is the 10th squat. The 10th squat is named after the number 10. Remember, use the clip button if this is funny. This is the 11th squat. It's just 1 after 10. But it's quite different. This is the 12th squat. Sometimes mistaken for the 10th and the 11th squat, but actually very different. This is the 13th squat. Very unlucky for some. This is the 14th squat. It's not quite the last squat, but it's nearly there. Wow. This is the 15th squat. In Roman numerals, that would be X, V, okay, right. Well, that was the most squats I've done in a year. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna dip off to the Lotus now, but that's been great fun. Like I said, these were the mild forfeits. with a 50% viewers' choice on them. Well, see, listen, if I get the Twitch affiliate thing set up, then you guys can vote and I don't have to press buttons, so everyone's vote will count, regardless of delays. I'm really looking forward to that. And also the questions. I didn't do any naughty ones today, but tomorrow I will, and I might even turn on the party drinking mode, although, just a quick word on that, I have to promote responsible drinking, of course. You know, when I drink, it's not to oblivion, it's just to be a little bit happy, and have a good time. It's never to the point where I'm on the floor. Drink responsibly, yes. Might loosen me up a bit anyway. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see some of you over in the Lotus now.